once again, Christie appeared on State of the Union with Jake Tapper, to discuss whom? Donald Trump. They did it in the context of Israel. They also pointed out that, in effect, Donald Trump, Israeli policies, Middle East policies, the Abraham Accords, ultimately, based on what's occurring right now, turned out to be a failure. But Christie got a lot deeper. And he effectively said, you go ahead and elect Donald Trump again. This is why it would be a disaster. And he explains. Listen to it here, and then we'll take it on the other side.
One of the things about Donald Trump's approach to the Middle East was, in the Abraham Accords, he was focused, and Netanyahu was also, on what they called the outside-in approach, which is have Israel make peace with Bahrain and UAE and Saudi Arabia and others, and then after Israel had done that, then they could focus on peace with the Palestinians. That didn't work, obviously, and Trump ignored the Israel-Palestinian peace process, as did, obviously, Netanyahu. As much as the Abraham Accords were a success, they weren't a success when it comes to ignoring the festering problem of peace between Israel and the Palestinians.
Well, Jake, I think they were steps in the right direction. But look, you're right in that Donald Trump never finishes what he started. He said he was going to build a wall across the entire border of the United States and Mexico. He built 52 miles of new wall in 4 years. He said he was going to balance the budget. He added $7.8 trillion in debt. And the same way he said he was going to bring peace to the Middle East, he did not do that because he didn't finish the job, as you said. And so, look, if he couldn't do it in the first term with good people around him, imagine what he would do in a second term with the clowns and rogues gallery he would have around him in his second Trump term, because that's the only people that would actually work for him. And so we need to keep focused on one thing. Donald Trump is not going to be able to beat Joe Biden from a courtroom in Washington, D.C. while he's fighting his indictment on the January 6th case. And let me tell you, that indictment got much tougher for him to beat when his own chief of staff has now accepted immunity and will testify against him about the lies he told in the aftermath of January 6th and what he was told by his own people about the fact that he had lost the election. This is going to be a big problem for our party, and we need to cut it off at the pass, get rid of Donald Trump, and move on to honest, strong leadership that will tell the truth.
Now, Chris Christie didn't pull any punches. He made it very clear. It's going to be a clown cart of people if Trump is elected again. Why specifically? Nobody sensible. No intelligent person is going to want to work for Chris Christie. Why would they? Why destroy their reputation by working for a guy like this? So that's number one. He said it turns out that you'll get a clown cart. Secondly, you get somebody that is completely ineffective, somebody that is unable to accomplish that which needs to be accomplished for where we need to be as a country. Chris Christie has been nailing Trump for a long time. But I think he has turned the corner in not just being somebody that's hammering Trump, but one that comes out and say specifically how this person has failed and how he would not ever be able to succeed as president of the United States.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.